How do you earn a young person's trust?
Well as Lincoln Heights.
This gap or this division between generations. So this is the only problem that we're having. One of the things that Brother Ron, that he spoke about, and he talked about the 26 churches in this community.
That message brought people into one room for a conversation centered on mentorship, support, and how to reach young people before violence does.
What I really want to do is get these kids' attention.
But the discussion comes just days after a deadly shooting in the community. Deputies say 50-year-old Eddie Crosty was shot early Monday morning on Jackson Street and later died at the hospital. Investigators say a juvenile has since been arrested and charged in the case. But inside the meeting, the focus wasn't on the crime. It was on what comes next.
We want to make sure we protect our next generation. Again, there's too many things out in the world in which they're being misled and misguided by. And so now it's time to make sure that they get guided right, and they need that support. How do we earn the right to mentor a young person?
That question coming up again and again throughout the meeting. How do you earn a young person's trust? How do you become someone they'll actually listen to? And how do you give them structure and support they may not be getting elsewhere?
I believe a lot of stuff do kind of start at home.
And while this meeting happened in response to the death of Eddie Crosty, some here say it's a conversation that should have happened long before now.
I feel like this is a community conversation we've needed to have last year, if not 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
For many in the room, Crosty's death isn't a single tragedy. It's part of a pattern that needs to change. And that's why organizers say this isn't meant to be a one-time conversation. Reporting in Lincoln Heights.
Well as Lincoln Heights, as Pastor Saren Brooks invited young men to come and gather.
So where the breakdown is at is because the leaders, or the so-called leaders of this community, some of them, not all of them, have not come together with this generation. So this is why you have the kickback. So even though your heart might be in the right place when you're coming out to support or to help.
The Heights Movement, theheightsmovement.org. Reach out to Ron Daniels or Sarita Brown. There's so many more initiatives that's going on right now that need support. So many projects in rebuilding Lincoln Heights, like the Jackson Street Farms, like the Heights Movement Innovation Center. There's so many projects going on out here that need support because of what's going on in Lincoln Heights. So the